All right, what's up, Fanbase Finance family? We're here for the February 20th edition of The Room. Hope you're enjoying the conversation so far. Might get even more spicy as we keep going. But I want to bring you the top 7 business and news finance stories from this week to share right with you. So let's get right to it. Number 1, Elon Musk. So Elon Musk with the Department of Government Efficiency, affectionately known as DOGE, targets some federal agencies. So since the establishment of this group, whatever you want to call it, by President Donald Trump, the Department of Government Efficiency, led by Elon Musk, has initiated significant cuts across various federal agencies. These include the Department of Defense, the IRS, and the National Institute of Health. These actions have resulted in dismissal of thousands of federal employees and have sparked debates over the potential impacts on public service and data security. Number 2, gold prices. So if you follow this, you definitely might have an interest here. Gold prices have surged to really a record high over the past week. This is really driven by really escalating geopolitical issues between the United States and Ukraine. Those relations are beginning to deteriorate. You have the announcement also of new tariffs by the Trump administration. So this trend reflects investors' flight to safe haven assets amidst global uncertainty. So when things get uncertain, people tend to turn to gold. Number 3, Lloyd's Bank and Close Brothers face financial challenges. So Lloyd's Bank reported a 20% decline in annual profits attributed to lower net interest margins and significant provisions related to a motor finance scandal. Similar, Close Brothers set aside up to $165 million to cover potential legal and compensation costs associated with undisclosed commissions and those payments in motor finance deals. These developments highlight ongoing issues with the UK's financial sector. Very interesting. Number 4, JP Morgan's legal battle over Frank acquisition. I've been following this one as well, y'all. JP Morgan Chase is embroiled in a legal dispute following his $175 million acquisition of the financial aid startup Frank. The trial centers on allegations that Frank's founder, Charlie Javis, falsified data to inflate the company's user base, leading JP Morgan to claim it was misled during the acquisition process. The case underscores the importance of really thorough due diligence, really in M&A or merger acquisitions. Number 5, Thames Water's debt restructuring sparks controversy. So Thames Water has secured up to $3 billion in high-cost borrowing to avoid collapse, a move appointed by the High Court. However, this decision has faced opposition from smaller creditors and campaigners who argue for special administration instead. The restructuring plan has raised concerns about the financial stability of essential service providers and the implications for stakeholders. Number 6, the stock market trends amid financial indicators. So the U.S. stock market experienced some gains, with the Dow Jones this week rising about 55 basis points and the S&P 500 about 147 basis points, or 1.47%. Investors are closely monitoring upcoming economic indicators, including home sales data, Federal Reserve minutes from their recent meeting, consumer sentiment reports, and to assess the market's direction amidst ongoing economic uncertainties. And last, number 7, Asian markets bolstered by weaker dollar and tariff delays. So the Asian markets have shown resilience supported by a weaker U.S. dollar and delays in the implementation of proposed tariffs by the Trump administration. The MSCI Asia ex-Japan index has rebounded by 8% over the past month, reflecting increased investor confidence in the region. So these are some of the top developments, on top of it being freezing cold in most of America, including here in Memphis. Is that right, Raja? What you think about that, man? So I got my youngest guy here with me, Raja. So I don't know if you got any news to share? You got some news to share, man? What you thinking about that? That right? You don't care? You ain't tripping? Your money good? Raja said his money's good, y'all, so he ain't tripping about the news. So Listen, thank y'all so much. We're going to get right back to the room. February 20th edition, Fanbase Finance.